Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be starting something new on my channel once again, and I'm going to be recording a new series after this. And my sister's on my bed, so if you hear anything like moving around or anything, it's my sister. And I'm aware that you probably can see like me in the mirror behind me. But yeah, let's get started. I actually don't know 100% what I'm doing. Like, I know how to create certain things, but I don't know what I'm going to be doing, so I'm just gonna do whatever. But first I have to block out acne scars. I only have like 4 actual bits of acne, and then the rest is just scars. So, for blocking out my, and I also need to do my dark circles. For blocking out my acne, I'm going to be using Hide the Blemish Concealer by Rimmel London in shade medium beige. Can't see anything, so actually I'm going to put on my glasses until I need to take them off. Because I know I'll miss some without my glasses on. And I usually put this on with like foundation or like BB cream on, so it's like different shades from my skin. Oh. Yeah. I only have that much left. Stop flipping me off, Jenna.
I've been doing this since the start.
That's mean. Just gonna cover every blemish or acne scar that I have.
Might as well do your whole entire face.
You really could use a white face paint and just, it would cover everything by itself. But I don't have face paint, so I have like acrylic paint, that's it. I'm just taking a beauty blender. I actually found it at Hot Topic. Weirdest place to find a beauty blender. But whatever. And I just dipped it in some water. Yeah, see, it's a different color from my skin. And then it doesn't hide much. But I'll be going over it with a different one in a minute. Really could just use a green concealer, but I don't have that. And I should probably get one once I get money. Just blend that out. Okay, I'm so unprepared because I don't have my other. Okay. Then I have a different one that I think is lighter, but whatever. It's L'Oreal Paris True Match in the shade Warm, W123. It's like the weirdest numbers to put. My dad's calling. I get it, I get it. Yes?
Does anybody want to watch a new Independence Day movie with me?
No thanks.
No thanks. Bye.
Bye.
Dad just called. I got out of the blue.
What do you say, the new what?
Independence movie.
Independence movie.
Independence.
I know. It's hard for me to talk because my nose is all stuffed up. And there's like a drip in the back of my throat. And whenever I talk, it makes it hard for me to talk.
Don't need to hear about it. Okay, then just blend this all out, just like how we did earlier with the other one. Usually a white face paint is base good for anything, so that's why I said earlier to use a white face paint if you have one, and a green concealer if you're just doing foundation, but I don't have that, and it doesn't hide much without using foundation, and I don't have much foundation left, so I can't use foundation. Makeup problems. Makeup problems. Okay, so I think I'm gonna do a cut on my neck, a few cuts on my neck, and then some sort of irritated piece on my cheek, on this cheek, because this cheek is going to be easier to work with, because this one's the one that has all the blemishes on it. Don't spray while I'm doing this. Okay, so I have my eyes, lips, and face palette. It's called...
There's no thing up here.
It's called a Bright Eyeshadow Palette. Put it back, that's my drink.
There's no lyrics thing up here anymore.
So I'm just going to take, for both of the pieces, I'm going to start with my neck. Actually, let's do this first because it's easier. And I do have brushes, but I'm going to be using Q-tips for the eyeshadows because it just makes it easier. So if you guys didn't know about this hack, you could soak colored pencils, Crayola non-toxic colored pencils in hot water, and they will like melt a little so you can write with them. I don't know if I'm the only one that knew that. It's gonna be so hard to like write on my neck while I talk. Oh god. There's a fly in my face. And they don't last long. Ow. There's like a skin tag on my neck. I just hit it and it hurt. You have to like keep soaking it every couple of minutes, and it doesn't look very good now. Because I talked when I was doing it. Just gonna wait for that to soak a little. This probably looks like so weird for people. My like source of light is my window, so if anyone's just like watching through the window while they drive by, like little kids or something in their parents' car, it's gonna look so weird. Kind of like scarring. It's kind of hard to do it on a neck too, because I did it on my chest before, like right here, and it's so much easier because it's a flat surface. But like rounder surfaces are kind of harder to do. Which is why instead of choosing this cheek, I chose this cheek. Because it's just easier to do this cheek. Because it's not as much bumps and stuff. Just gonna fill that in with light strokes. You can make it as dark or as light as you want. You can use either red or, depending which one you're using, which like kit of pencils you're using. There might be mahogany in there. I think that's what it's called. Yeah, there might be mahogany in there, but the regular ones don't have mahogany, so you would have to use red, which I think I have. I think. I do. I'll add a little red in there too. Ah! It's just regular Crayola colored pencils. And I just take my finger and run it over so that it smudges a little bit. and some comes off of my finger. That looks like so weird. Just lighter red would be fresher blood, and darker red, really,
What?
would be dried blood. My sister's putting me on Snapchat probably.
I'm not. I'm trying to zoom in on one of my, what is it? I mean,
if you have the proper stuff to do this, it'd probably be more time efficient and easier just to use that. But this is what I do because I don't have liquid latex. I don't have the little extensions or whatever, the props, like the fake already made skin to do that, but yeah. So I just use what I have in the house, which is, if I'm doing a cut, I use tissue. If I'm doing a scrape, I use the colored pencils and eyeshadow. And this is my first time using a Q-tip for the eyeshadow, so I'm just going to take a red color. It doesn't matter which one you use. The darker color you use, the darker the irritation is, but the lighter the color, the less irritation there is. So it depends on what kind of scrape you're going for, that you're going to use a different shade of red. It's probably going to look so weird just using a Q-tip to put on eyeshadow. Just add that. You can add it in or around. It doesn't really matter. Done over there, Jenna?
no!
It'll be easier actually to use a brush. I wanted to try using the Q-tip. See how it worked, but it didn't work very well. There it is. Just take a blending brush and take some red eyeshadow. Tap off the excess, or you can leave it on. And just add some irritation around. You could add fake blood in here if you wanted to, or if you had homemade fake blood, you could use that. But I don't have any. Just watch, I'm gonna completely forget this is there, and then I'm gonna go out one day and I'm just gonna be like, fuck. You wanna add as much irritation look as you can to make it look more believable. Especially inside it, if you can see, it already looks like it's cut up a tiny bit. Just keep adding to create more depth. And if you want to, you can use a tiny bit of black just to darken it up. And you can even add darker sections of it. With black eyeshadow on an angled brush. Ooh. Or use a black colored pencil. And then just blend it to create the illusion of dirt, or like something stuck in your skin. It's obviously not the most efficient way to do it, but it works. Like, you can see the darker pieces look more believable than the lighter ones. The darker and thicker the line, the more believable it is that it's actually a cut. That's what I'm gonna do for the neck. So the neck's done. Jenna, look. That's what's for the neck.
Cool.
Like, neck feels all weird because I've been going like this for like a while. You could also probably take just like powder or something, and to make it look a little more believable that it's underneath your skin, just dab over with the tiniest bit of product. You could go onto your hand first. Like, you can see that it made certain spots more believable. I'm actually gonna... Oh! The mirror setup's not the safest thing. Send it to someone. Scare the living crap out of them. Okay. Whoa. Now let's do my cheek. My cheek, I'm probably just gonna do maybe some sort of bite or something. I don't know. I don't know completely what I'm gonna do, but I know last time I did a bite on my cheek, I started out with eyeshadow. So that's what I'm gonna do. Red eyeshadow. My YouTube's going off. Don't let it leave a harsh line like I had in the beginning. You have to make sure it's blended enough to make it look like it's just irritation, not just a bunch of eyeshadow. Probably use blush for this as well. But I don't really have any. So I start by laying down a dark red scratchy underlayer. You saw how it was in the beginning, my neck, how it was in the beginning. And it looks a little crappy, but then once you do some fixing up, it looks pretty believable. Send it to my friend and see what he says, because I want to see what he says. Did I delete his chat? No, I didn't. He's active now too, so this is perfect. Let's see what he says. I'm not gonna send him anything but the picture. Just the picture. Let's see what he says. I'm gonna wait a few minutes, but I'm going to continue doing this. So then I'm gonna take another one of the crayons in light brown and just go over that. He said, "What the fuck?" Alright, I have no idea what I'm doing for the cheek. No, I'm not gonna do the cheek. I'll just cut that out. Alright guys, so that's it. So I guess this is like just a mark from if you slid off something and it kind of like cut your cheek a little bit. And then this is a cut up throat. But before I go, I'm gonna ask him what he thinks it is. Oops, entered in my password wrong. I just asked him what. That's what he says. Is he ever gonna take back? Well, in the next video, if he replies, which I'm actually just doing pin busters. I'm starting pin busters in the next one. So, that's going to be interesting. But first I have to get all of this off. So I'm going to go get a makeup remover wipe. And hopefully my parents don't see me. And I'll be right back. Jen. I'm hoping Mom does not see me. I ran out of makeup wipes, so I have to borrow my mom's until we can get more. So, yeah. Just take a simple makeup remover wipe, or you could really just wash this off with soap and water, but I really don't want to. Too lazy for that. This is what most people don't do, is show you how to remove this. It really pisses some people off, because they're just like, how do you get the prosthetics off, or how do you get this, and this off? Like, how do you get liquid latex off? And most people don't know how to get liquid latex off unless they use it. And it takes a few swipes with a makeup remover wipe. The thicker the line is, the more like swipes it will take to get off. There. Alright, so that's it for today. Like, favorite, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.